Welcome back to BrainBoost, where we bring you the truth behind today's headlines in under 10 minutes. Mexico is deporting more foreigners now than at any point in recent memory. From Central Americans and Haitians to U.S. citizens and European digital nomads, no one seems safe anymore. In the first half of 2025 alone, Mexico deported over 90,000 people, a 25% increase compared to the same period last year. That includes a growing number of U.S. and Canadian citizens being expelled for visa violations. What's changed? Until recently, Mexico had a reputation for being flexible, if not lax, with foreigners overstaying visas. But now, the tone has shifted. Raids are more aggressive. The message: obey immigration rules or leave. Under Trump's second term, Washington is once again leaning on Mexico to secure its southern border and control northbound migration. As part of bilateral agreements, Mexico is expected to take a tougher stance. Mexico isn't just a transit country anymore. It's also a destination. As thousands of migrants get stuck in Mexico waiting for U.S. asylum hearings, the country faces its own border bottlenecks in places like Tapachula and Ciudad Juarez. Digital nomads, especially from the US and Europe, were once welcomed for their spending power. But complaints about gentrification, rising rent prices, and cultural disrespect have turned public opinion against them. Many foreigners have been using tourist visas to live in Mexico full-time. Authorities are now cracking down, denying re-entry or requiring proof of onward travel. Some are even being detained on arrival at airports. In early 2025, Mexico's immigration agency, INM, launched visible sweeps in Mexico City, targeting foreign workers without proper papers, even those working remotely. Several were deported within days. Many Mexicans, especially in gentrified areas like Roma and Condesa, feel pushed out by rising costs and foreign demand. The phrase, "Mexico is not your playground," is now gaining traction on social media. In places like Baja California Sur, Oaxaca, and the Riviera Maya, locals have reported foreign property owners, especially wealthy Americans and Europeans, blocking public access to beaches. Under Mexican law, all beaches are public, but fences, guards, and private beach signs have become common. This has sparked outrage, protests, and even confrontations. The issue isn't just legal, it's symbolic. To many Mexicans, it feels like a colonial dynamic. Foreigners arriving, taking up space, and excluding the people whose land it is. From Tulum to Mexico City, incidents of foreigners refusing to learn Spanish, mocking cultural norms, or openly complaining about how things work in Mexico have gone viral. These everyday microaggressions, combined with privilege-driven behavior like not tipping service workers or exploiting loopholes in the visa system, have created a perception of entitlement. For many Mexicans, it's not just about immigration policy, it's about respect, fairness, and who gets to belong in their own country. With Claudia Sheinbaum now president, her administration is aiming to prove it's strong on national sovereignty. Cracking down on foreigners who bend the rules fits that narrative. This isn't just about poor migrants. Wealthy expats and influencers are also being detained or denied entry. Social media is full of stories of Americans stuck at airports or deported over paperwork issues. A few high-profile cases, including foreigners accused of drug use or sex tourism, have increased scrutiny. Authorities now see lax enforcement as a national security risk. With Trump's aggressive deportation policy back in play, Mexico is under diplomatic pressure to reduce northbound migration and deport those seen as violating their own rules. Mexico's message seems to be, "You are welcome if you follow the rules." But with inconsistent enforcement and confusing visa policies, even well-meaning foreigners are getting caught in the dragnet. Ironically, Mexico still promotes itself as a retirement haven and remote work destination. Yet its policies now seem to contradict that image, creating confusion and fear among foreign residents. Immigration lawyers report a surge in clients, many detained or banned for minor infractions. Appeals are slow, and INM lacks transparency. Rights groups say due process is being eroded. While attention goes to digital nomads, Central American migrants are still the most affected. Many face deportation within 48 hours, often without legal counsel or access to asylum procedures. TikTok and Instagram are full of deportation horror stories. Some are real, others are exaggerated. But the overall effect is clear: fear, uncertainty, and growing distrust of Mexican immigration. By tightening its borders, Mexico may protect its sovereignty, but it also risks damaging its tourism industry, digital economy, and international image. The balance is fragile. Final thoughts. Mexico's new immigration crackdown reflects a deeper shift. National pride, foreign pressure, and local frustration are colliding, creating a new reality that many foreigners, even well-intentioned ones, are not prepared for. If you found this breakdown helpful, subscribe to BrainBoost, where we explain the headlines others just skim. One idea at a time, and we bring it to you in under 10 minutes. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching.